going on, Cleveland? It's your girl, Germany _ like the country, coming in from Connect Studios. We recognize not one but two Z's. I'm here with a talented artist. Introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? My name is JR.
Okay, so JR, for those who are not familiar, let them know kind of what you do, what you bring to this music game, especially out of Cleveland. He's an artist from Cleveland, you guys. Very talented guy.
Basically what I bring is everything from R&B to pop. I just write everything, so that's mainly what I do is just write pop and R&B. I got a new song on my SoundCloud called Falling Stars. It's more pop based, so it's for a lot of people who like to party and stuff.
So we got something for you party goers, you turn up kids. Let them know that I hear that you're a vocalist. Like you're not a rapper, which no offense to the rappers, but we need some more vocalists out here.
I mean, what was that question, E?
Just let them know what you do.
Oh, I mean, I sing. That's what I do. I mean, I go performing a lot. I go to places like Valo to the open mics, a lot of open mics. I go to open mics on the west side, and I love to sing.
So what got you into singing? Like, when was that moment where you're like, you know what, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm going to go after this.
The moment I started singing, I was probably like in the 10th grade. I'm a year out of high school now, but I just started growing a passion for R&B songs. I was like, man, I think I can really write these kind of songs, man. I think I can write pop. It was like, dang. So I started trying to sing, and I just started trying to record and just to get better and improve, and I'm here now.
Well, and that makes sense. Like, it's just a progression. You say you want to do something, you went after it, and you did it. So growing up, did you have musicality in your family? Not musicality. My God. Did you have like a musical background, or your parents, were they into music? Or?
Oh yeah, I grew up in a church. All my parents, and my grandparents, they all went to church, so they made me go to church. I grew up singing, and actually the funny thing is I started off rapping. I was like in the 7th grade rapping, and I just became, went over to being a singer.
So that sounds like the Chris Brown story. You started off as a rapper. He's like, nah, we're going to cut that. I think you got more leverage singing. So, who influences you? Like, what are your influences? Like, who do you listen to?
I mean, I listen to all type of music. When I was little, when I was like probably in the 4th grade, I was listening to Jesse McCartney. That's just who I like to listen to. Usher, when I was young, I used to watch Usher. I think it was I don't remember what awards it was, award show, if it was the Grammys or the BET Awards, but I just saw him dancing, and it just kind of inspired me to start dancing, so I danced too. So I like rappers, J. Cole, Wale, Meek, if you hard, I'm gonna mess with you. Chris Brown, I like a lot of his old music. His new music is pretty cool, but I listen to a lot of his old music. Just a lot of people, Sam Cooke. I listen to Sam Cooke. Just a lot of people.
Well, it seems like he has an R&B package. He sings, he writes music, and he dances. So do you choreograph your own steps, or do you have like a team that you roll with?
Well, right now, I just kind of like freestyle dance. So it's just like, just trying to, get comfortable doing it. And my engineer has been telling me, like, yeah, you need to bring together a team, to dance with you, kind of like Bobby Brown. Get 3 dancers behind you. And so I've been thinking about that and just working on that. I see that in the future. Everything takes time, so I'm just trying to work on that.
Okay. So what kind of gets you in your mode of recording? Like, when you're like, you know what, I need to go in the stew, I need to sit here, I need to work this out. What gets you in your mode?
Well, I usually, before I even record, I grab me, my engineer 3, he'll tell me, go get some tea, warm it up. And we'll listen to like different beats. And sometimes I even listen to different Cleveland artists, you know what I mean? Shout out to Cleveland. Like just listening to beats, instrumentals, and then listening to my own music, and just being prepared. I think. I mean, there's not, I'm always ready when I step in there, and so the T just make it like, okay, now we ready. We soothe me, yeah.
It got you. So, I like that you say you drink tea because a lot of musicians, especially singers, they like to drink tea to soothe their throat so they can like wail in there. So, who would you say that you are? I don't want to say closest to, but who would you say that you mirror as a artist?
I'm sorry.
Like an artist, like who would you? How can I say this in a different way? What artists do you look up to that you would say, I view myself closely like them? Like, I see myself being like a reincarnation of them, if you see yourself like that.
I mean, like, who inspires me? Probably would be, the greatest, Mike. He inspires me. So I look up a lot of Michael Jackson performances. And I mean, I watch a lot of Usher. Chris Brown, obviously, he danced. I remember watching that Omarion Icebox video, so, you know what I mean? Classic. So, just a lot of people, inspire me to do.
Okay. So we're glad we got get to know you a little bit more. So when you were coming up, what was the moment that solidifies you as an artist? That you're like, you know what, I'm not playing no games with you guys. I'm not working on 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I want to do music. When was that moment?
That moment happened for me when I went to school. I was always good. Like, it was always a dream of mine. But when I went to school, it was probably like, I was always writing songs. Like, every night I would write a song, like, always. And probably that's the second semester, because I was like, I tried my hardest. Like, I really tried. And it was like, I barely got through it. And I was just like, man, this ain't where my passion is. You know what I mean? My passion is music. This is what I love to do. And I would say, like, February 2015, it was just like, man, forget what people say about me. Forget, how they feel about what I'm doing. Forget everything. I want to focus on what I love to do, and I'm gonna deal with the consequences later, good or bad. So
you gotta be a risk taker. That's basically what he's saying. He took a risk and he said, you know what, fuck this, I'm doing it. I respect that. Like, what adversities or challenges have you had to overcome within being an artist? Like, what was like something you were like, you know what, this is hard, I can't believe this is happening, but I see myself far beyond this right now, so I gotta do this. What happened?
You said the biggest challenge.
Yeah, like one of your biggest adversities, one of your biggest challenges thus far as an artist.
Just getting people to recognize, my talent, getting people to pay attention to what I can be, and to notice my hard work that I put into it. And I put a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort. I put my heart into it. So when people don't, really like pay attention, I would say, to how hard I'm working, that's a, it's hard, because you're like, dang, like, I'm doing this, and nobody's even giving me credit. But it's like you fall down on your face, but you get back up, and you just keep going hard at it.
I can agree. That was something that all you up-and-coming artists should pay attention to. So when you get knocked down, you just continue to look back up, right?
Yeah, I was, I was working with some people in New York, and, they were, sending me tracks. This producer, he was sending me tracks, the track outs, and I was recording to him. And, one day I woke up, and he didn't answer the phone. And, people, one of the ladies in New York, she stopped answering the phone, and it was like, dang, y'all was supposed to be helping me get here, and they were feeding my ear with, like, all these things, and then, you know, I was just like, man, I was down for about 2 weeks. I was like, man, like, you know, what more can I do? You know, I keep, you know, trying and trying. It's like I keep getting the door shut on my face, but I just got back up and I said, man, I'm gonna go harder this time, and I'm gonna do it all, you know, through me. So I just went hard at it, and I've been going hard at it for about, like, I would say 4 months. Just, you know, open mics, recording, working on my tape, and going out meeting people like Steph, you know, talking to him, MJ, going back and messing with him, and just like trying to piece together all the people that can, you know, help support me and get to the next level.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm happy to hear that you didn't let that stop you. So, you know, would you have any advice for any up and coming artists like yourself?
I mean, I would say that, you know, don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Like, if you feel like you can do it, then go after it. I mean, you know, shoot for the stars. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. You can do anything. And I truly do believe that. And that's why I keep fighting. I keep, you know, getting up every morning and waking up at 7. Whether I got to be to work to get this money or whether I got to, you know, get up and, you know, take my dude Kel somewhere to help him. So then we can, you know, go somewhere to an open mic. So he got my back, I got his back type of thing. And it's a grind. It's a grind from the bottom.